He got it! Spread eagle for a spin!
Candlepin Stars and Strikes is sponsored in part by Rockingham Toyota Dodge Nissan.
Looks good. Looks good. This is going to go. It's going to go.
Candlepin Stars and Strikes is produced in conjunction with the New Hampshire Candlepin Bowling Association. And now your hosts, Doug Brown and Dan Murphy.
Hi, everybody, and Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining us here on Candlepin Stars and Strikes, and we appreciate your taking time out from your busy holiday celebration to join us here on the program on the Winds of New England. I'm Doug Brown along with Dan Murphy, and we've got a little Christmas present of our own here. On this Christmas Day, it's Championship Day, and Paul Berger is going to try and make it 4 wins in a row.
It's amazing. This season's half over already. Yeah, he's trying to make it 4 in a row and become another participant in the Tournament of Champions, but standing in his way is a pretty hot young bowler.
All right, let's talk about both of them. First of all, we'll meet our challenger, our number 5 seed. He has won 3 straight matches. Looking for the sweep today from Hopedale, Massachusetts, it's Paul Berger.
Okay, Paul comes in averaging 127. His individual high triple is 500. Roll-off score 668.
And his scores the last 3 weeks here, he had a 382 to beat both Bob Whitcomb and Stu Bergman, and then last week he rolled a 402 in the semifinals to knock off Mark Gregory. So now he goes for 4 in a row, and as Dan mentioned, a very, very hot bowler is in the number 1 spot. The only bowler to hit 700 in the roll-off from Concord, New Hampshire, meet Glen Shattuck.
Okay, Glen averaging 126, has a high individual single, which is an alley record at Botwell's Bowling Center at 205, and his roll-off score, as you said, 717.
All right, we have $500 to the runner-up today, $1,000 to the winner, and of course the winner also automatically qualifies for the Tri-State Megabucks Tournament of Champions in the spring. Bonus money on the line, bonus ball contest later in the show, lots to come in this hour. Sit back, unwrap a few presents, join us for the next hour. We'll start this championship match in just a minute. Don't go away. We are back and just about set to go with our championship match, and it's going to be number 1 against number 5. Paul Berger has knocked off Bob Whitcomb, Stu Bergman, and Mark Gregory in that order. Glen Shattuck with that big 717 roll-off score at King Lanes in Manchester to put himself in this position, and now it's a question of whether he can stop this man. Paul Berger has won 3 in a row.
And we all know how difficult it is to run the table on this.
Oh, what a shot. And the 2 pieces of wood collide, and
yeah, that was going to take the 5-pin, I believe.
$10. See what happened on that spare attempt. Across? I don't know.
5, 6, and 10. Piece of wood in front of the 6-10. Not an easy shot. Trying to cut the 5-pin.
Ooh.
Now he'll grab 2 if he can.
For the 9. And a 19 start. And that brings us to Glen Shattuck, who was with us on Skins a few weeks back. This is his 2nd appearance in singles competition. And Glen has just bookended the year perfectly. Today, Christmas Day, and the last time he was here on singles was the day after New Year's. January 2nd of this year. He lost that match to Dave Richards, and he starts out with a spare. I know you see Glen bowl quite a bit, Dan, and he's been on a roll lately.
Yeah, I saw him against me in the next
close.
lane, yeah. And it wasn't a pleasant experience for me. We have a lot of fun. And like I said, I see Glen quite often, more than the other bowlers, obviously, because he bowls at my center. And he's just been on a tear lately. Semi-final roll-offs, the final roll-offs, in-league play. People don't know Glen. Glen is a pretty good athlete, no matter what he touches. He's an excellent golfer, softball player, and bowler.
And as advertised, he's still hot. He starts out with 2 straight marks, and Paul Berger comes right back with a strike of his own.
1-3 pocket, trips the 4, strike. First mark for Paul Berger this week. And it's a big one. Looking for 2.
Oh, yeah. Double strike. Third week in a row that Paul Berger has thrown a double strike.
This time he picks on the same pocket and trips the 4 just like the one before.
Glen Shattuck gets a strike on
and
fair.
$25.
Whew. What a start here.
This time he crosses over in the 1-2. Good mixing action there for the 9-pin to go.
The bonus money from our friends at Rockingham Toyota Dodge Nissan.
Oh, he wants the 10-pin to go, and it does.
Chance for another 25 here if he can convert this. Come to Salem and save. Rockingham Toyota Dodge Nissan on Route 97, Main Street in Salem, New Hampshire. With the bonus money program here for this season on Stars and Strikes. Glen has 25 already, looking for 25 more.
Oh,
no.
Chops out the 4-pin. Streak stops at 3. 67 through 4.
And that may not be enough to get the lead.
Exactly what I was going to say. This a $250 ball if he were to knock them all down again. No.
Now that's costly too, only 4.
It is because of the leave especially that he's left himself with.
Trails by 7. And gets the 9 box. 69.5 for Paul Berger with the double strike. Well, last week he had 6 strikes, 9 spares. And he's still looking for his first spare here.
Well, he's got a good angle on that wood. Now he's just got to be careful that the ball doesn't fly up and over the 7-pin. That's exactly what it did.
Nope.
You almost have to take a little speed off the ball if you can do that without losing the accuracy.
As we move farther along in the hour, we'll start to pay closer attention to the 3-game totals today. The 2 qualifiers who are already into the Tri-State Megabucks Tournament of Champions, Jack Quinn at 397 and John Plant at 344. So that's a pretty wide gap.
Yeah, we talked about that a few weeks ago. The winner of this match could really put themselves in a good position in the Tournament of Champions. Ooh, Glen almost stole that one. Ball went right through the 1-3. And Wood and the ball each took a pin, but left the head pin.
It's a 10, and lead is 8 to Glen Shattuck. Glen from Concord, New Hampshire, works at St. Paul's School. Suppose all the kids are watching. And Glen has a daughter, Alexis, who's 18.
9 and 10 left for Glen, and he wants that wood to stick around. Well, it looks like he'll get the 10 all right. The 9-pin could be the problem.
No.
Oh, no, the 9-pin's the one. He went too far left.
$10 again. So the lead's still 8. Well, I guess it begs the question. You mentioned how great a golfer Glen is. I got to find out if he's ever played Shattuck in.
I don't know.
Oh, another strike for Paul Berger. That's number 3.
And he's had how many marks? 3. This time he picks on the 1-2 pocket and trips the 6-pin. So the 1-3 pocket is the 4, and 1-2 is the 6.
Oh,
how about another double? Oh, my.
2 double strikes in 1 game.
Oh. Well, you know, he's from this older generation. You know, you don't want to throw too many balls, so he tried. Oh, and Glen comes right back with one. Oh.
That's 6 strikes that we've seen already. Buried that ball in the 1-3 pocket.
Will he get him double himself? Looks pretty good going in. Triangle. 2, 4, and 5.
Nope. Glen turned that one over. He knew that he'd missed it. Nine.
114 through 8.